In a world filled with uncertainties and challenges, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom to help us confront our fears and conquer anxiety. Join us as we delve into 7 profound Stoic lessons that can transform the way you approach life's trials. If you're ready to build resilience and find peace in the face of adversity, stay tuned. These Stoic insights are a must-watch. 1. Embrace your fear as an opportunity for growth and transformation. The Stoics believe that everything that happens in life is either good or indifferent. They also believe that we can use any situation as a chance to practice our virtues and improve ourselves. Instead of avoiding or resisting your fear, you can embrace it as a challenge that can help you develop your skills, abilities, character, and wisdom. You can also see it as a catalyst that can help you discover new possibilities, opportunities, and experiences. For example, if you are afraid of change, you can embrace it as an opportunity to learn new things, adapt to new circumstances, and explore new horizons. If you are afraid of losing someone or something, you can embrace it as an opportunity to appreciate what you have. Express your gratitude and love and detach yourself from external things. If you are afraid of death, you can embrace it as an opportunity to live fully in the present moment. Pursue your purpose and passions and leave a positive legacy. By embracing your fear as an opportunity for growth and transformation, you can turn it into a positive force that can enrich your life. 2. Imagine the worst-case scenario and prepare for it. This might not sit well with some people, but the Stoics use this technique, the premeditation of evils. The practice of imagining the worst possible outcome of a situation and how to cope with it can help us reduce the impact of negative emotions such as surprise, shock, or regret. It can also help us plan ahead and take preventive measures to avoid or mitigate the worst-case scenario. A good example is if you are afraid of public speaking, you can imagine that you will forget your speech, stutter, or be booed by the audience. Then you can think of how you would deal with such a situation. You could have some notes handy. Practice your speech beforehand or remind yourself that it is not the end of the world. By doing this exercise, you can prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for any possible outcome. 3. Challenge your negative thoughts and replace them with rational ones. Another source of fear is our own negative thoughts and beliefs. We often exaggerate the probability or severity of a threat or underestimate our ability to cope with it. We also tend to attach irrational meanings or judgments to external events or situations. The Stoics taught that we should examine our thoughts critically and question their validity. They also advised us to replace our negative thoughts with more rational ones that are based on facts and logic. A practical way to do this is, instead of thinking, "I will fail this exam," think, "I have studied hard for this exam and I will do my best." Instead of thinking, "Everyone will laugh at me," think, "Some people may laugh at me, but others may appreciate me." Instead of thinking, "This is a disaster," think, "This is a challenge that I can learn from." By changing our thoughts, we can change our emotions and behaviors. 4. Use affirmations and visualizations to boost your confidence and motivation. Another way to overcome fear is to use affirmations and visualizations. Positive statements or images that describe your desired state or goal. These can help you create a mental representation of what you want to achieve or how you want to feel. They can also help you reinforce your self-esteem and self-efficacy. For instance, if flying makes you anxious, you can say to yourself, "I am safe and calm on this flight," or imagine yourself enjoying the view from the window. If rejection scares you, you can say to yourself, "I am worthy of love and respect," or imagine yourself being accepted by someone you like. If failure frightens you, you can say to yourself, "I am capable and resilient," or imagine yourself succeeding at something you want to do. By practicing affirmations and visualizations regularly, you can develop a positive mindset that can help you face your fear. 5. Practice exposure therapy to gradually face your fear. One way to conquer your fear is to face it head-on by slowly and safely exposing yourself to the thing or situation that scares you. This can help you get used to the fear and make it less powerful. It can also help you feel more confident and in control. If heights make you dizzy, start by looking at photos of high places, then watching videos of them, then going to them in person, from the lowest to the highest. If spiders make you shiver, start by looking at photos of spiders, then watching videos of them, then touching a toy spider, then holding a real spider. If social situations make you nervous, start by talking to a friend, then a stranger, then a small group, then a large audience. By doing this regularly, you can gradually overcome your fear and broaden your horizons. 6. Seek support and guidance from others who have faced or overcome your fear. Another helpful strategy for dealing with fear is to seek support and guidance from others who have faced or overcome your fear. These can be people you know personally, such as friends, family, mentors, or coaches. They can also be people you admire or respect, such as role models, heroes, or experts. By seeking support and guidance from others, you can benefit from their experience, advice, encouragement, and inspiration. You can also learn from their mistakes, successes, and strategies. Seeking support will make you feel less alone and more connected with others who share your fear or goal. Some practical examples: if you are afraid of starting a business, talk to someone who has done it before and ask them how they did it and what challenges they faced. If you're afraid of traveling alone, read blogs or books by solo travelers and learn from their tips and stories. If you are afraid of expressing yourself creatively, watch interviews or documentaries of artists and writers and discover their motivations and processes. By seeking support and guidance from others, you can gain more knowledge and confidence to face your fear. 7. Distinguish between what is in your control and what is not. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. The idea that we should focus on what is in our power and accept what is not. As Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoics, said, some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control: opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, our own actions. Things not in our control: our body, property, reputation, command, whatever are not our own actions. Many of the things that we fear are not in our control: the opinions of others, the outcomes of our actions, the events of the world, etc. By worrying about these things, we only waste our time and energy and increase our suffering. Instead, we should focus on what we can control: our thoughts, feelings, choices, and actions. In conclusion, it's evident that we can effectively reduce anxiety and enhance our overall productivity. While fear is an intrinsic and unavoidable aspect of life, it doesn't have to govern or constrain us. By implementing the Stoic principles we've explored, we can confront our fears with courage, composure, and clarity, utilizing fear as a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. In the words of Seneca, it's not the difficulty of things that prevents us from daring. Rather, it's our lack of daring that makes things difficult.